Recently, while driving me to school, my mom has started to play The Velvet Underground. Not a lot of songs, mainly Pale Blue Eyes and another one. And it took me a while to actually get interested in the music. I was listening to it and I was like, oh, I wasn't really paying attention. Then Pale Blue Eyes came on and I was like, I really really like this song. So I went on Apple Music and I started listening to it myself and I was like, this song really just resonates with home with me. It reminds me of regular show. It's got a little bit of a dry sadness to it, and it also reminds me of Wes Anderson for some reason. I just feel like it would go really well in one of his movies. And I was listening to it and I really enjoyed it. And then I was sitting at my table today. I didn't go to school. It's Friday and I was drawing and I was listening to Pale Blue Eyes and I was like, it would be really cool if I tried to do my own rendition of an album cover. Originally, I was thinking I should do one of The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie, but I was like, I don't know what I'd do with that. And then I was thinking about the Velvet Underground, and I was scrolling through their music, and I was like, I should listen to all their music. And I was listening to it, and I saw their first album, Velvet Underground and Nico, and the banana, and I was well acquainted with the banana, and I knew that if you peel the sticker back, it would reveal a pink banana. And I was like, I'd never really listened to the album before, but I started to put it on, and I really liked it. I loved it. I listened to it, and I was like, okay, now I should draw this. And then immediately it clicked with me. Who loves bananas more than monkeys, apes, gorillas? I was like, that's what I'll do. I'll draw a banana and a monkey. So that's what I did. And now I'm gonna I've already drawn and colored and outlined the drawing. I should have filmed me drawing it, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a very rough process of what I did when I was doing it first. And then I'll show you the finished product. So I first started with a circle for the top of the banana, and then in my original drawing I drew it a little bit too thick on the sides. I didn't do the line in the middle. I did like 2 lines on the side like you can see I do here. I made it too thick like I did here again. So I slimmed it out a little bit. And then I erased the sides so I can make room for the banana flaps that have been peeled down. And I add 2 on each side roughly, and then I do the skin, the actual yellow skin that you can still see on the side leading to the middle. I kind of messed it up here. I made it look pretty messy. The part where they kind of connect, where the 2 banana flaps connect, it doesn't look the best. But on the original, I think I did a much better job. And then, I'm doing the black part of the banana here. The black part on the album cover is very predominant. It's very out there. So I did this in the original too. I only did sketches of where I'd have black. I didn't actually color it in black and pencil, although I don't think it really matters. And after that, I start doing the texture of the banana, which is kind of like lines from the top going to the bottom, creating a little bit of a grid pattern. It doesn't have to look perfect. It doesn't have to look good at all. In fact, in the original, it looks better on the original than it did here, but you just kind of add lines wherever. Like, I don't follow the pattern too specifically. I don't make it a perfect grid. And then I draw the arrows to point that you do a similar but not as detailed pattern on the banana peels. And that's pretty much it for the banana part. And then I moved on to the gorilla, ape, monkey, whatever. And originally, I drew his whole face somewhere here. And then I was like, that's really, really low, so I erased it. I think I stopped talking abruptly here because I realized I should just do the drawing and then voice over what I'm thinking. And I drew the mouth for what I was thinking when I first drew the monkey. Yeah, I think you can hear me go, because I realized I should just leave the details of what I'm saying to the voiceover. But yeah, on the original, I drew a monkey's head shape very low to the bottom of the page, and then I was like, that is not going to look good. So on the original too, I started with the mouth. I was like, okay, I want the mouth to be predominant instead of like the eyes and the nose. And I was like, you don't even need to see the eyes. I did end up going back, and on the original, I put eyes on, but I started with the mouth. And the design of the gorilla, it's really sloppy here because I just wanted to get it out of the way. So that's my rendition of the basic sketch. I drew a lot of inspiration for the monkey from Akira Toriyama, the writer and artist behind Dragon Ball's monkeys. That was my recreating of the basic sketch I did. So, after I did the basic sketch, I colored it in. Like I said, I drew a lot of inspiration from the Dragon Ball monkeys. These guys, I'll put an image up too. I was looking through a lot of Dragon Ball art and I was like, those are really cute. So I decided to model it after that. I made the banana pink because, like you all, most of you would know that the actual album cover, if you peel off the banana peel, the banana is pink underneath. And I was really scared about doing the teeth actually because the perspective of how, like, you can see his other row of teeth behind, or like this part. I've never really done that before in a drawing and it always sounded super difficult to me. So I was really scared to start it. I don't think it looks awful. I'm actually pretty proud of how it came out. I put a tongue in because I was like, oh, I'd better have a tongue. But I drew more teeth there originally, and I think I should have just kept the teeth there because it looks better than the tongue. The bottom row of teeth were a lot better than the top, in my opinion. And I did, for the grid pattern on the banana, on the pink part of the banana, I did a darker pink. And I just kind of did whatever, willy-nilly. You can still see a lot of the pencil marks on this, and honestly, it doesn't bother me too much. Some places it muddies the colors, but it doesn't bother me, really. And then on the yellow banana flap, I did a darker yellow, and I tried to make the black really look predominant. Teeth are gray, but I didn't want to leave them white. I tested all the colors I used on this page before, and this is a little gargoyle I was drawing, but then I stopped to do this. Yeah, it could use a touch-up of more color. There's a lot of white spots there, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into Photoshop. I'm going to make it into like a square 1000 by 1000, and I'll do a digital rendition of it there. So if you guys want me to post that, I'll do that. But I'm really happy with the way it came out. I forgot to mention the order in which I did things is, so I did the basic sketch, and then I colored it in with Crayola pens, and then I did an outline with a Sharpie fine liner. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thank you to anybody who watched. If you guys want to follow me on any social media, probably the ones you should follow me on would be my Instagrams. I'll try to link them down below, but if not, I'll have a title card here with my Instagram handle. And yeah, if you guys want to see me do a digitized version of this photo, let me know. And if you guys want me to do this again, but with a different album, comment what albums you want me to do. I really enjoyed listening. This is my first really introduction to the Velvet Underground, and I listened to the whole of their first album, and I really liked it. So leave any artist, any album you want me to do an album cover of if you want to see that again. And yeah, thank you. Hope to see you again. I'm waiting for my